Hi, it's Universal Language. I just want to make this quick review of these two Seiko watches that share similar value but with different prices, attainability, and overall feel. I hope you enjoy. The case on the 55K1 is flatter and round in its design approach, whereas the 79K1 is cleaner and more squared lines. I don't necessarily think there is one watch better than the other. I think you can make the assumption that the 55K1 has better technology used for its machinery of the case because it's newer. But which case design is better is definitely subjective. The specs can give us a clear view of which of these watches will be considered better in terms of value for money. The 51K1 has a bigger dial at 40mm, whereas the 79K1 comes in at around 37mm. 55K1 has the updated movement of the 4R35, whereas 79K1 runs with the lower tier movement with no hacking or manual wind, and it's called 7S26. The power reserve is the same though. Even with 51K1 having a fundamentally better movement, it's still 1.5mm, almost 10% thinner than the 79K1. The 55K1 is also water resistant, up to 100 meters, whereas the 79K1 only is splash resistant, up to 30 meters. What about the dials? If we start with the hands, 51K1 has different designs for each hand, which is kind of unique or maybe not. The Rolex also has this type of design choice. You have the minute hand, which is lengthened from the base as a rectangular shape and then ends with a triangle shape, whereas the hour hand is gradually getting thicker from the base and then ends up in octagon type of shape. The outer dial is inverted inwards, or at least they should have made it less obtrusive. The hour markers are applied with round dots and a triangle at the top and oval at the 6. The 79K is more classic in its hands with sharp rectangular shapes. Both hands are filled with lume. The second markers are fairly small and the hour markers are applied with rectangular shapes again, which seems to be the theme of this watch. This definitely resembles the Rolex Oyster Perpetual. They both have a gray sunburst finish, but the finish on the 79K is miles better. It's so vivid and vibrant and way more inviting and special than the 51K ones. They are obviously both Seiko 5s and therefore contain a day date at the 3, but again the 79K is better with a metal frame encapsulating the day date. Personally, I cannot decide whether I prefer the printed 5 on the SRPE51k1 or the applied 5 on the 79K. Which one of these dials you like is obviously subjective, but for me, 79K is the clear winner. It's so vibrant and the motions that run through you with the 79K is just way more substantial than with the 55K. What's even my point of making this quick take on these two watches? I have already given my take on the 55K1, which I have made a favorable review of. I've had the 79K1 for a while now. I just thought it would be fun to make a commentary on these two watches when they're so similar in color. The 79K1 is touted as the value king, where I guess the conclusion on the value of the SRPEs had been more subdued, which I don't fully understand. In terms of sheer build quality and materials, the 55K1 is in another league, and the value compared to 79K1 is rather substantial, to be honest with you. But I guess that's a different take. But why is the 79K1 still so interesting and touted, and a watch that is still being reviewed long after its discontinuation? Mainly because of its price tag at $100 and the legendary dial. The dial is amazing. It looks beautiful. The gray sunburst dial just hitting you in your face. It's something else. Everything else is kind of a mediocre experience, but because the dial truly takes it to another level and the price tag of only being $100 to get that experience, I guess that's why people still feel like it's an amazing watch. This is all I have for this video. I hope you like this video. Hopefully you guys will subscribe. Feel free to browse through all my other content. Be well and hope to see you all next time. Thank you.